How's it going, everybody? Odyssey64 here, back with another one of my tier list videos. This time we are going to be looking at me and my brother's top 10 Sonic songs from basically the entirety of his mainly video game career. Now, a lot of the games we've been getting recently have been pretty bad, and me and my brother were perusing YouTube a bit, just looking around to see what people's thoughts were for tier lists, and we realized that they were very, very old. Like, they didn't even have any of the Sonic Forces songs or anything like that, so I decided that we were going to do our own sort of tier. Not in the description, wow. In the comments, definitely go ahead and do so. I'll be making sure to read as many of those as I can humanly get to. Now, let's start with the rules. Now, rule number 1, I will only be doing one song per game. That way lists don't get redundant with having like 3 songs from the same game. Number 2, they will not be based off of any other Sonic media. So that means TV shows and movies will not be counting. And third, I will be including spin-off games, so like any of the Sonic racing games. If you count Sonic Rush as a spin-off, that would be like that would be one of those exceptions. And then also, of course, Shadow the Hedgehog as well, like spin-offs like that, and also including like the plethora of racing games as well, like Sonic R, Team Sonic Racing, Sonic and All-Stars Racing, Transform, like those will count towards the score here. So without further ado, let's jump into the list. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 10, we have the Chemical Plant Zone, basically Acts 1 and 2 from the original Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 games. Now, this song is just the one that, I mean, of course, like any of the other Sonic songs, it's a complete and total classic. It's very short, it's looped in a very short amount of time, but it's just one of those classic beats that just, like, you know it's Sonic when you hear it, and it, just like a lot of the music of each of the games, it's really funky, and it's really, really fun to listen to. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at number 9, we have Sonic Boom from the Sonic CD video game now. This is another one of those classics from the 2D classical era of Sonic games, to where the music is wildly different from the type of music we listen to nowadays in Sonic music. And it still has that, like, chill vibe that, even though it's not as... It's honestly not... Actually, no, let me rephrase that. It is very memorable for those who have played Sonic CD, but people have... I honestly think Sonic CD is a little bit more of a lost art nowadays, but the music in this specific Sonic song is absolutely nothing to scoff at. Coming in at number 8, we have Reach for the Stars from the Sonic Colors game, and now this is one of those songs that just really invokes childhood memories. Like, you boot up the game, this is and the game already starts off with a banger. Like, sure, there aren't really that many songs that you can hear in it around like all of the sound effects and stuff, but this and like the final boss fight from the game are definitely, I mean, it's basically the same song, it's just orchestrated in the final boss, but the one at the start is the one that really sets the mood, because it really sounds spacey, but it still has that classic, I keep saying that, this modern version of Sonic's rock music. It's honestly one of my favorites as well, but again, it's at number 7, not yet anywhere near some of the better ones at the end of this list. Coming in at number 7 is one of my brother's picks, because as I will remind you guys right now, he did have some influence on my list here, just because that we've been around the same Sonic games and the same music. So this is not one of my greatest picks. I would probably have this in a different spot or not even on the list, but it's a collaborated tier list, so you can't stop us. So coming in at number 7, we have, unironically, 7 Rings in Hand from the Sonic Storybook series game, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Now, the reason why this song is put on this list is because it has that sort of Western, well, not Western, Eastern style music, along with the modern rock of Sonic games that we all love so much. And it's a very smooth ride. It's very consistent and doesn't have any ups and downs. It's definitely one of those songs to where you can do anything to it, and it's not really like, it's not super hype, but it's also not super chill either. It's a nice, consistent middle ground. Alright, this may be a shocker for a lot of you guys, but coming in at number 6, we have Green Light Ride from the Team Sonic racing game. Now, this is where things start to converge more so from older Sonic games and more into lyricalized. Wow, I can't talk today. It basically has lyrics from the legendary group that worked on many of the Sonic games, Crush 40. And Green Light Ride is, besides the potential Sonic Frontiers game, Green Light Ride is like one of the latest Crush 40 Sonic songs out there for the modern day, and this is again one of those to where it's like you boot up the game, this is the first song you hear in like the intro, and even the song that the trailer for the game was announced with, and for good reason as well. So again, this is a really solid pick, but once we get into number 5, you guys will see where the taste really starts to you guys get to see a common theme. Alright, coming in at number 5, we have I Am All of Me from the Shadow the Hedgehog game. Now, a lot of people would probably get mad at me for putting this here, since it's technically not a Sonic game. It's placed in the Sonic universe, but it's not centered around Sonic, it's centered around Shadow the Hedgehog. And what I say to that is, no, it's a Sonic game. It's made by the same people, Sonic's still in the game, it's a spin-off, but it is still a Sonic game, and boy, does this song hit hard, especially at the beginning. Like, it sets a really good tone for literally the entire game. I'm not gonna go into lyrics and stuff about that, since you guys can listen to it at your own leisure, and I highly recommend it too. I don't see this on any other tier list. It's definitely a diamond in the rough, at least for me. Alright, coming in at number 4, we have Face the Night from the Sonic Storybook series game, Sonic and the Black Knight. Now, this one is not one of my personal picks, but again, as I've said already, this is a collaboration tier list, and somehow, in some way, my brother convinced me that this song is, if, in my opinion, slightly not as good as With Me, it's definitely really up there, because it just gets you primed for a fight. More specifically, when you fight King Arthur the second time, right before like the second half of the game, it's not a fight for honor, it's not a fight for chivalry, it is a fight to literally the death. So with that being said, I've definitely started to enjoy this song a lot more, and if you guys did enjoy it as well, even before I put up this tier list, definitely let me know, because I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Alright, so we all know this. Number 4, there is literally no need to explain this song to you. We have Live and Learn from the Sonic Adventure 2 game. I literally have nothing to say about this song. Everything about it is great, just the feeling, like, especially right during that final boss. And though I technically can't really say that because I've never actually played a Sonic Adventure game, you guys can hit me in the comments for that. I definitely want to. If they release like a collection on Switch, I'll definitely buy it and probably play it for you guys on the channel, but that's besides the point. Live and Learn is an awesome song, and, well, it has a pretty good message too, if you think about it. Now, before I go over 9 and 10, I just want to tell you guys that both me and my brother debated this for a long time, and none of us gave in as to determining what the last two songs should be like. We know which ones they are, we just can't decide at all which one should be number 1. Mine and my brother's are both really good songs, and we just couldn't decide. So before we go on to those last two, here are some honorable mentions. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to the final two songs. They both have first and second, and I actually want you guys in the comments to decide which one you guys like more. So the first one we have is His World from the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 video game. And for me specifically, I actually like the instrumental version that they played, like the one that's in Super Smash Bros. That one is my absolute favorite. I love the instrumental. I love the acoustic at the beginning. It just has everything that I love about music, and like guitars is in this song. Like, I fought my hardest for this song to make it to #1. But the one that we also agreed that could have also been #1 or #2, purely depending on your preferences, is gonna be coming really soon. And if you guys have enjoyed the video so far, definitely make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let us reveal the final song on the list. Alrighty, coming in at #1 or #2, you guys vote in the comments, is this really obscure song that hardly anyone ever hears in the game that it debuts in. But if you have either like bought the soundtrack or just got lucky enough to hear it or make it out, this song is Infinite from Sonic Forces. Now, this is probably the second edgiest song that Sega has put out for a character. Second probably only to I Am All of Me. And this song, it just hits so hard. Even though that the character Infinite was kind of weak in the game due to the fact of like poor story writing and everything, this song definitely slaps really hard. Like, when you're just having a bad day, you just listen to this and it automatically makes you feel like you're on top of the world. So, it's definitely up there. Again, I personally would have His World at #1. So, these two are technically at a tie. So, you guys vote in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I've been Odyssey64, and I will see you guys on the